हाँ, check करेंगे कैमरे working है।
Base
Yeah,
छोटे वाले टिश्यू पेपर
I think height है काफी अच्छी है।
नहीं तो रिक्वायर्ड है
और ये काफी
ठीक है मुझे लगता है रिक्वायर्ड तो है shall we start
Yes.
let's do a quick audio video okay fine I think it's required so it's required Anil we can start in few minutes
online
Yeah, hi Rashmi.
ये
Should I start?
just give us few minutes
Okay.
इसको हटाना ये फालतू चीज़ इसको यहाँ पहुंचा दूँ राइट
नहीं
आराम से
sorry can you sit here for a second Anil let's do a quick audio video test
Yeah, hi. Yeah, Rashmi, can you see me? Can you hear me?
yes you are audible let's increase the volume
Can you pass it on? Can you press it?
Yeah.
okay let's start with the clap over to you Toastmaster Anil
Yeah. Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Yeah.
Good morning.
So today is Valentine's Day. So I hope you all are feeling excited and energetic. How is the Josh?
hi
Yeah. So good morning, fellow Toastmasters and dear guests. My name is Anil Shukla, and I will be the SA for today's meeting. I welcome you all to the 508th meeting of Eloquent Toastmaster Club, Gurgaon. Toastmasters International has a collective mission which is to provide a supportive and positive learning experience in which members are empowered to develop communication and leadership skills, resulting in greater self-confidence and personal growth. To conduct the meeting smoothly, we have to follow certain rules. And first rule is we will take 10 seconds to switch off or turn on flight mode our phones. So please let us all do that in 10 seconds. I hope we all are done. Can you confirm first in-person audience?
yeah it's done Toastmaster Anil.
Yeah. Hope online audience also has done. Can someone confirm?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Our second rule would be please try to avoid talking about any topic in derogatory manner. Third will be please do not cross talk unless there is an emergency. Please do not enter or leave the room when someone is speaking on the stage. And for the online audiences, please turn off your audio and video if you are stepping out. Today's meeting is special because we all have seen the theme. And so to start the meeting, help me in welcoming our presiding officer. She is very active, energetic, and engaged to we can say increase this Toastmaster club or the presence of this Toastmaster club. So help me in welcoming our presiding officer, Toastmaster Rashmi. Yeah.
Thank you, Sergeant at Arms Toastmaster Anil, for the gracious introduction. I truly appreciate it. All right, we are absolutely thrilled to see our guest. So we would like to invite you to the stage and would love to know you a little better. Please join me in welcoming guest Anshu.
Thanks a lot. I'm already a Toastmaster. I'm part of the Turning Point Toastmaster and the Brightwing Toastmaster Club. And you all don't know, I'm indirectly involved in some activities of your club also because Toastmaster Ashish was an area director of Brightwing Club 2 years back. So when they're figuring out where to find a room for the location, so I was part of the logistics team. I was like Toastmaster Gaurav Chaudhary, who's right now the district director, is a founding member of Right-Wing Toastmaster Club. So happened to be part of his team also at the area division and the district level. Last year was part of the PQT team, this year the PR team. So quite an interesting journey till date. And I've seen you, and distinguished Toastmaster Rupinder happens to be my mentor for 6 years now. And he was all praise about your club meetings. I think he keeps on joining. So I've been pretty, and he's all praise about the club and how you all run it so efficiently in a clockwork manner is admirable. And I look forward to attending the meeting. Thank you for having me.
Thank you, Toastmaster Anshuman, for joining us. We are absolutely thrilled to have you with us. All right, before we kick off, I would like to make an announcement, some wonderful announcements. First, I would like to proudly welcome our new members who have joined our beautiful Eloquent Toastmasters family. Please give a warm welcome in joining Toastmaster Kashish. The other member is Toastmaster Dharya, who has joined us online. You are now an integral part of our beautiful Eloquent Toastmasters family. If you have any questions regarding your Toastmaster journey, feel free to reach out to our VP Education, Toastmaster Pallavi. I can see there are a few more new faces, and we would love to know you a little better. Can we have a quick introduction from guest? I can't see the name. Guest Mansi.
Yeah, hi. First time audible.
Yes, you're audible, guest Mansi.
Yeah, so I've joined it from another login, but my name is Sunita Duryani. I work at a capacity of, I'm basically spearheading the revenue operations for Naukri.com. I work with InfoEdge. At personal front, I'm a mother of a beautiful daughter, beautiful teen. And yeah, I have my interest in meditation and spirituality. And the whole intent to join this is to basically for personal growth.
And you guessed. Okay. Next, can we have a quick introduction from Kanika? Ramalika.
Thank you very much. I'm Ramalka from another district, District 90. I love visiting other clubs and I came across Eloquent Toastmasters as well. So I'm the current public relations manager of District 90 as well. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, so good to have you with us, TTM Ramalika. Nirdusha has mentioned a lot about you, by the way.
Thank you.
Okay, next I would like to announce our Toastmasters of the month. He's someone who has served as a EC member in the previous term, and he's continuing to help us. Just one second. Okay, regarding our Toastmasters of the month, He has served us in the previous EC term and continues to go above and beyond to support our current EC members. And he has taken one of the most challenging role of our hybrid club, that is setting up this hybrid meeting and ensuring that it runs smooth and seamlessly to make sure online experience is as good as in-person experience. And he has taken multiple roles in the previous month. He is none other than Toastmaster Saurabh. Congratulations.
Thanks a lot for
A few words from you.
like few words. When I joined the Toastmaster, I was not much confident. Even speaking the stage, I always like an earthquake in my body. Then I take Dikshita and Sharad, they both told me now in Jan to December there was the election. Please take a role with Saru, and that's my turning point. In every meeting I have to speak first. I'm the first guy who start the meeting, who set the tone of the meeting, and that's how I start my journey. And now taking a lot of roles, and that's helps me. Make sure whenever you're coming on the meeting, please take at least one role. Like you're coming to make sure you utilize this stage. That's it. Back to Toastmaster.
Toastmaster Saurabh for sharing such an inspiring journey. Okay, it's time to officially kick off our meeting. Now I would like to invite our Toastmasters of the day. He's an analyst at American Express. If he's not working, he's either playing badminton or watching thriller movies. So if you want some great movie recommendations, you know who to reach out to. Yeah. So please join me in welcoming Toastmaster Harsh to the stage.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
I hope you guys have had your breakfast because today's session will require some energy. We have a lot of games and activities planned for you. So let's start with a huge round of claps for everyone. We all know the theme of today, which is unconditional love. Yeah. Before starting to tell about this theme, I want you all to tell how I even came up with this theme. When I finally decided to take up this role, I was brainstorming what topic I should choose. And honestly saying, I was clueless for a long time. And then I finally stopped thinking. And often it happens when I stop thinking, great ideas come. And that pushed me to a memory of my past in my college life. It reminded of one of my friend with whom I used to have some deep conversations. Just me, him, and snacks, and 2 and 3 hours of conversations. And one day randomly, he asked me, Harsh, what according to you is unconditional love? Uh, I was clueless at that time. I had no answer, honestly. But later, 2 months later, I got the answer. Precisely, I felt the answer. But before I tell you my story, I would ask you all the same question. What, according to you, is unconditional love? Any one of you, online and offline audience.
Yeah, I wanted to start on the unconditional.
Yes.
So what I believe that anything which is unconditional, which is not based on any judgment, any kind of biasness. For example, a love between a mother and a son, a love between a husband and a wife. So
It's
without
unconditional.
I think you can take this.
so which does not involve any kind of limits, boundaries, and any kind of condition.
Yes, that makes sense. Anyone else would like to say something? Anything different than what he just said?
I can just add, I agree. I mean,
Sure.
firstly, I don't think there's anything called unconditional. The only unconditional love in my experience is between what he said, a mother and a child. Everything has a huge amount of condition.
Yes.
And I think it's not even practical or desirable to just shut your eyes and love unconditionally, because there has to be, life is a two-way street. Okay? A person you are showering unconditional love with has to reciprocate in some measure.
Yes.
So if you just be blindfolded and give unconditional love, you're in for a very, very, tough time. So as he said rightly, in my experience, the only, probably a dad and the child also, but certainly only unconditional love I have experienced is between the mother and the child.
Yes.
There are no expectations. The mother is only interested in the child's growth and not, necessarily in the comfort. So she will do whatever she feels is the best interest of the child. In my opinion, that's the only unconditional love in this world. Everything else
Yes.
comes with a lot of conditions.
Yes. Let's see. I hope in this session we will unravel more aspects, more dimensions to unconditional love, and maybe your perception will change a bit.
Harsh, I just want to add from online audience for this unconditioned love, right? If you would ask me, I would say for humans it has become very difficult to do love unconditionally. But I can take examples from the nature. These are the perfect examples to learn how they love us unconditionally. We can see several examples. We can look at the sun, right? Every day it is coming, giving us heat without any condition. We can look at the trees, we can look at the clouds, we can look at any nature things. So these are the perfect set of unconditional loves. For humans, at some stages, no matter whatever is the relation, it is always conditional. Yeah.
Yes. Thank you, Anil. Anyone else would like to add something?
So I feel the unconditional love is only between a person who's enlightened and the disciple. I think there's nowhere else unconditional love, because they have reached the height that they can have compassion for everybody.
Yes.
Not only for
So when the unconditional love comes into our mind, usually the perception is, the image comes like, okay, it's usually romantic relationship between a couple. But there are things that are beyond, which we will discover in this meeting. And before I again tell my story, I would like to set up the agenda for today's meeting also. Any usual Toastmasters meeting comprises of 3 segments. The first one, prepared speeches. We have 3 speeches today. The second one is table topic. The third one is evaluation. For evaluation, we have our general evaluator, Toastmaster Nidusha. I will invite you to the stage to announce your tag team and tell your purpose. Over to you, Toastmaster Nidusha.
Thank you, Toastmaster of the Day, Harsh. Yes, good morning, everyone. Today is a very special day for us. Each and everybody like celebrating Valentine's Day, Galentine's Day. So I hope everybody received rose plus love and all. So happy Valentine's Day to everyone. And yes, I'm today's general evaluator. For the benefit of our members and guests, today I play the role general evaluator and I conduct the evaluation portion of our meeting. So generally, I'm going to inspect the whole meeting and I have my tag team. I'm not going to be alone. So first, I would like to call first role player. First one would be the R counter. Our counter Toastmaster Kashish. So he will explain his role to us today.
Thank you so much, TM. I am taking on a role of our counter today. So I'll be taking a note of filler words which are used by our speakers, like so. So after the meeting is concluded, after all the speeches is given, I'll share the report with everyone, and it will give us more clarity and awareness of how we are speaking. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Kashish. And the next role player would be Toastmaster Diarrhea, who is the timer of today's meeting. Over to you, Toastmaster.
Yeah, greetings, fellow Toastmaster and guest. As timer, I will time the table topics, formal speeches, and evaluations. I will also alert each speaker of the time they have left using green, yellow, and red cards, which denote specific time of the meetings of the remaining speeches.
You can also mention the timing and the color
Okay.
card that you're going to show.
Sure. For for prepared speeches, I will show the green light at 5 minutes, yellow light at 6 minutes, and red light at 7 minutes. For table topics, I will show the green light at 1 minute, yellow light at 1.5 minutes, and red light at 2 minutes. For the evaluations, I will show the green light at 2 minutes, yellow light at 2.5 minutes, and red light at 3 minutes. At the end of the meeting, I will give my report.
The Toastmaster idea, and this is the first time he's taking the role timer, so we will cheer him up. And we have a very special, highly needed role player who is grammarian. So it would be done by Toastmaster Anurag. So Toastmaster Anurag, the stage is yours.
Thank you, Toastmaster Nisha. I'm coming to this stage after a very, very long time, and I'm feeling the pressure today. Thank you. So, good morning, fellow Toastmasters and my dear guests. As a grammarian, I will be listening carefully, not just what you say, but how you are going to say it. Throughout the meeting, I will remain attentive and listen. Your creative and impactful word usage, your expressions and the phrases that you're going to use in your speeches are as well as table topics, your transitions from one idea to another idea, and obviously grammar and your sentence formations. And I'll give my speech when I'll be called during the evaluation phase. Apart from that, I'll also introduce you to the word of the day as well as the phrase of the day. And the word of the day is altruistic, something selflessly you are doing for someone. For example, we can use it in a way, a mother's love for her kid can be truly example of altruistic behavior. And the phrase of the day is love without logic. When you are loving someone, without pros and cons, without saying what is in it with for me. And I highly encourage fitting into your scripted speeches wherever it is applicable, as well as table of topic wherever it is applicable. Thank you, and back to you, team out of the day, Toastmaster Vishwa.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Anurag. And yes, so today we have our tag team, and I hope you all note down who are the grammarians, who are the timer, and our counter. So let's spread love and let's spread knowledge today. So over to you, Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Harsh.
Yeah, thank you, Nirdesha, for the introduction.
Sorry for the inconvenience.
Just wait for 2 minutes. नहीं, not now, not now.
Okay.
Yeah. Thank you, Anurag, for the word and the phrase. Let's resume the meeting. As you can remember, when I had started the meeting, I told you about my friend who asked me the question unconditional love, and I had no answer at that time what exactly it is. And fast forward to 2-3 months from then, I was diagnosed with severe jaundice in January 2025. It was so severe that I had to be hospitalized. And few days before that, like 1 week before that, my parents had a fight between themselves. They were not talking to each other, and I was in hospital. And then I saw, even if they had this fight, they forgot all these and they came together to take care of me. Two more details. My mom has a chronic back pain, so she cannot sit for a long amount of time. And my father has insomnia. He gets sleep only in very ideal conditions. And during the daytime, my mom was with me, staying on the corner of my bed if in case I need anything. Even if she had that back problem, she ignored that. And during the night time, my father was with me, sleeping on the floor right beside to my bed, despite his insomnia. This was the first time I realized what unconditional love is. I got this in the form of parental love. And this is something not everyone will do for you. And now, I would like any one of you, if you want to share similar anecdote from your life, if there is anything that you can share here. Anyone online and offline audience? So, if there is nothing, we can start with the first segment, which is prepared speeches. And we have three speakers today. Our first speaker is Toastmaster Avni. Just a second. I'd like to introduce her. She's a chartered accountant by profession. She believes in continuous learning. Beyond work, music and dance keeps her grounded. She loves to discover new cafes. Before handing the stage to her, I would like to call her evaluator, Toastmaster Saurabh, to tell her speech person. Speech person is yes.
Good morning, everyone. Today I'm evaluating Toastmaster Avni's speech. Title of speech: Still Becoming. Path: Dynamic Leadership, Level 1 in Project 1. Purpose: Icebreaker speech. And timer, please note that our duration will be 5 to 7 minutes. And all the best, Avni, please stop the stage. Over to you.
Toastmaster Avni, still becoming, Toastmaster Avni.
3 a.m. again. My 10-month-old son is crying. I'm running on 2 hours of sleep. And somewhere between rocking him back to sleep and preparing for tomorrow's presentation, I had a terrifying realization. I had lost my voice. Not literally, of course. The voice that sings Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star, that one was fine. But the voice that commands the room, the voice that says, I belong here, that voice had gone silent. Good morning, fellow Toastmasters. I'm Avni Gupta, a chartered accountant, a new mother, a free spirit with my tattoo to prove it, and I'm here to find my voice again. I was 16 years old, competing in my first inter-school debate. I was ready. I walked up to the podium, gripped the wood, looked at the judges, and then blank. Total radio silence. That silence lasted 5 seconds, then 10. Trust me, it felt like forever. Now, what do you do when the script just disappears? I smiled awkwardly and I just spoke whatever came to my mind. I wasn't eloquent. I definitely didn't win the contest, but I was real. And at that day, I realized the secret. Confidence is not the absence of fear. Confidence is the willingness to stand anyway and speak your truth. I carried this lesson of resilience in my chartered accountancy exams, brutal. Then to my career. Pitching ideas to leadership, winning AI projects. I was Avni the leader, Avni the expert. I was killing it. I thought I had arrived. This is it. And then motherhood happened. Beautiful, yes. Chaotic, oh, absolutely. but the silence returned. Postpartum hit me hard. I isolated myself. The woman who once commanded boardrooms was now commanding sleep schedules. The expert was gone. I looked at the mirror and all I could see a woman in pajamas, hair unbrushed for last 3 days, wearing what might be a baby spit up, filled with self-doubt, thinking, am I good enough? Is it all? That's it? I'm done? Then entered my husband. Now you must understand, he's a Virgo. Now for those who don't know, a Virgo, perfection isn't just possible, it is mandatory. So he looked at me and said, Agni, do you know what you need? I'm like, yes, sleep. I need a vacation, a spa day. Agni, you need public speaking training. Are you joking, right? He was not joking. You should join Toastmasters. Sometimes love without logic is signing you up for challenges when you're barely surviving. Because he sees the you in you that you've forgotten. So I joined, and he was right. Annoying, but right. That's marriage. And then straight to the table topics contest. He was making sure that my son didn't cry mid speech. And guess what? I won. Not because I was polished, but because I was authentic. I remember that 16-year-old who just spoke from her heart when her mind went completely blank. My son is 10 months old, and I see him learning to stand every day. He grabs the coffee table, he wobbles, and he gets back up, laughing. And I realized I'm doing the exact same thing. He never says I'm good enough. He just knows to try again. I'm also still wobbling, still falling, and still getting back up. So I have a question for you. Is self-doubt holding you back? Are you scared to begin? Are you scared to fail? Then just let go. Fall and then pull yourself up. Because the truth is, we are never done. We are never finished. We are always in the process of becoming something true to who we really are. So today I'm here not as a finished product. I am still becoming. And I can't wait to see who I become next. Thank you. Back to you.
Awesome. Great leadership. Loved it.
Means a lot.
Such a wonderful speech. They will take 1 minute to give some feedback to her. I hope you all are added in the official guest WhatsApp group. Timer, please note the time. Please remind us when 1 minute is done. We can. In the meantime, we can. Sachin has written great speech with great body language. Timer, is the 1 minute done?
1 minute for evaluation.
To giving just feedback.
I'm sorry, was someone speaking?
I'm just asking, is 1 minute done, like for the feedback part?
Yes, yes.
Okay. Our next speaker is Toastmaster Sachin. I will give a brief introduction about him, which is he's a management consultant who enjoys learning, public speaking, and engaging in meaningful conversations. He loves sharing ideas, inspiring growth, and connecting with people through stories and positive energy. But before calling him on the stage, I would like to call his evaluator on the stage to announce his speech purpose, who is Toastmaster DTM Ramalga. Can you please?
Thank you very much, Mr. Toastmaster. I have the pleasure of evaluating Sachin today as he embarks on his first speech in Presentation Mastery Pathway, his icebreaker speech. And the purpose of this speech is for Sachin to introduce himself to the club and also learn the basic structure of a public speech. Timer, please note that the time given is 4 to 6 minutes. Over to you, Mr. Toastmaster.
Toastmaster Sachin, I would like to call you on the stage. Toastmaster Sachin, reimagine Toastmaster Sachin. All the best.
Thank you. Good afternoon, everyone, fellow Toastmasters and honored guests. Today is my first speech here, and I would like to start with a very simple thought. Last week, my grandparents told me that out of 84 lakh yonis, being birthed as a human is a privilege. And I believe that it is not accidental. Maybe if it's true, we have done something remarkable in our previous life. That is why we earned this opportunity to be as a human in this life. This comes to our second thought. Are we doing justice to this human life? Osho, a very spiritual leader who shakes America, said that when fears end, life begins. Chanakya, who is the biggest political advisor to the king in Indian history, said that whenever we start any work, we always ask three questions: whether we should do this work or not, what impacts us if we do, and will we able to successful in this work or not. And Jack Ma reminds us that an ordinary man always been ordinary until he overcome his fears. That comes to our second thought, is like, why a ordinary man always choose a ordinary pathway. So there are two ways to live a life, what I believe. The one way is a very comfortable way, the comfortable with same excuses, same mindset, and same routine. And the second way is a very uncomfortable way, which is like overcoming the fear, pushing our boundaries, and taking risks to reimagine our life. And I believe most of the members who are sitting here have taken this uncomfortable way to become a member as a Toastmaster. They love themselves to choose this, like love without logic to themselves, and taken this second way of living the life. Let me ask you a question. Imagine you are 80 years old, looking back at your life. What is the minimum tolerance rate you can imagine? Anyone? Jeff Bezos uses the same framework of minimum tolerance before starting Amazon. He thinks that when he reaches 80, whether it is worth of trying to start the Amazon or whether it is not worth to try at least. Because of this reimagined thinking, the Amazon was born and it changed the global e-commerce. I can give you very real-time examples. Someone imagined hospitality and Airbnb was born. Someone imagined payment system and UPI is transforming India. Someone imagined transportation and Uber was born. That was not all these things, if you see, chosen the second way, all remarkable humans chosen the second way of doing this. I was listening one speech of Jack Ma, and he said that at night, people have remarkable dreams and remarkable mindset to do something which can transform millions of lives. But in the next morning, they pick up the same bag, pick the same train, go to the same office, and do the same work what they are doing for years. Elon Musk said that in the era of AI and automation, almost 95% of the jobs get cut down. And being an optimistic Indian, we believe that every disruption have a new coming. The person AI will replace those humans who does not reimagine, but it will never replace those who reimagine their life to become something which is extraordinary. Let to be very honest, in India, it's become very hard to think something big. Reimagining is like a luxury. We have a lot of expectations, EMIs, societal pressure, which hinders us to reimagine ourselves. But let me clear you, ladies and gentlemen, reimagine does not mean quitting our job and then doing something beyond that. It is just a mindset of thinking beyond your designation. At the end of the speech, I wanted to conclude that when you are a kid, you imagined to become a hero, to become an evolver. I want you to just think now. Think and go back to your childhood. I mean, not the childhood, but to that courage, where you have that courage in your childhood, is to reimagine and think that what things can be done next. Because as a human being, this life is very precious and this is not to be run on autopilot. Thank you.
Such an amazing speech with a great message. The ice is finally broken. I will again take 60 seconds for everyone to give feedback to him on the official guest WhatsApp group. Yeah. Timer, please note for 1 minute.
One minute is over.
Thank you, timer. Now, our last speaker is Toastmaster Puneet. He is a finance professional who works as a senior consultant at a Big Four consulting firm. When he's free, he likes to binge watch and go on road trips. But before calling him on the stage, I would like to call his evaluator, Toastmaster Ayushi, to announce his speech purpose.
Toastmaster Puneet is giving a speech from Level 1, Project 2 of the Path Leadership Development. The purpose of the project is to learn and review the basic methods of writing a speech with a defined purpose and to present it in a well-organized speech or on any topic. The time is 5 to 7 minutes and the speech title is The Plastic Trap.
Thank you.
It was a hot summer afternoon. And like every year, I had planned to spend my summer vacations with my cousin at my Mamaji's home. And my Mamaji had come to pick me up. My mother told me to get a bottle of Ruabza from a nearby shop. I got to the shop, I got the bottle, and on the way back, I was thinking that today I'll have 2 glasses of Ruabza. But somehow, when I was coming from the shop, the bottle slipped from my hand and shattered on the floor. When I got back home, instead of having 2 glasses of Ruabza, I got a couple of slabs and I had to go back to the shop to buy another bottle of Ruabza. In my head, I was thinking that, oh God, why don't they make unbreakable bottles? Little did I know as a kid that this was a global consumer problem and corporate America was trying to fix it for the world and for the citizens. Then came the idea of using plastic, the miracle material that changed everything. Because plastic was cheap, lightweight, it was versatile, it was easy to manufacture, easy to transport. It started replacing glass bottles, metal containers, paper bags, cloth bags in the market. And fast forward to today, we have plastic in our toothbrushes, our lunch boxes, our mobile phones, and even in our clothes. That's correct. 60% of the global clothing is made from polyester or nylon, and both of them are kinds of plastic. But why did plastic win? Plastic won because of cost, convenience, and durability. But it also came with a hidden cost. Plastic was designed to last forever. That is why it takes 500 to 1000 years for the plastic to decompose. Every single piece of plastic which has been created so far still exists. The Bisleri water bottle which we used in college is still out there somewhere, unless it was burned down, releasing toxic gases, or it was recycled, which is also very less. Do you know that globally, every minute, 1 lakh plastic bottles and 10 lakh plastic bags are used every minute? Sadly, the entire planet is drowning in it. Recently, I went to Mukteshwar with my friends on a short holiday trip, and we went to see a beautiful sunset point. Indeed, the sunset point was beautiful, but my attention also went to a pile of water bottles and plastic bags which people had thrown down from there. Immediately, my head kind of connected to my childhood, and I realized that what we had thought of as the miracle material has now become such a big problem for the entire world. Now, what is our role in it? We don't just buy plastic, we vote for plastic using our wallets. Now, here are a few powerful habits which you can develop. These habits are very obvious and you would already know these habits, but I wanted to reiterate so that these habits are reinforced. First two are very obvious. First is say no to plastic bottles. Just by refillable glass or metal bottles, do you know that if one person switches to refillable bottles, on an average, in a lifetime, it can replace the use of 5,000 bottles in a lifetime. And likewise, say no to plastic bags. If just go to Amazon and buy a beautiful cloth bag. If similarly, if one person switches to reusable cloth bag, it can replace the use of 20,000 plastic bags in a lifetime. Third is get a little creative and reuse the things. For example, your broken plastic box can become a pot for the plants, or your used t-shirt can become a packing bag for your shoes. Just go to ChatGPT and find similar creative ways to reuse the things. Next is, whenever you buy clothes online, use filters like cotton and linen. Likewise, when you buy clothes offline, just look at the tag and see if they're made of cotton or linen. It's not about being perfection. It's about being cutting the use of plastic, but completely cutting off the plastic is nearly impossible. It's important that we cut the unnecessary plastic, especially the single-use plastic. It's not about being perfect. It's about being a little less plastic and a little more altruistic. And if you ever feel discouraged, just remember that the potato wafers which you bought on a holiday trip decomposes in 2 weeks. But the plastic bottle and the plastic bag which you got with it will stay around for 1000 years. When your kids or your grandkids go to the beaches or the mountains, do you want them to enjoy the nature or do you want them to look at the pile of water bottles and plastic bags? So let us make choices which future generations will thank us for. Thank you and over to you.
A very important message. Your speech made me remind of one quote that I've read somewhere. It was, everything has an alternative except Mother Earth. And your speech provided us the paths how an individual can contribute in saving Earth. With this, the segment of prepared speeches is over, and I would again request you all to take 60 seconds and give him some feedback in the WhatsApp group. Timer, please take the note of the time. Can you bring the laptop closer for the next thing? I want to conclude.
Yeah.
You can put this to
M.
Is it constrained?
I think stand is not required. Please check the camera.
Can you tell me where that file is that I
will manage? GM there.
One minute is over.
WhatsApp. सिम नोट कैसे करते हैं? Is this taking your camera?
It's fine. Like, we will present the screen, so it doesn't matter.
In File Manager.
What?
In File Manager tab. Just the first one.
Okay.
Sure.
Yes. Timer is 1 minute over.
Yes. Yes.
Thank you. Thank you, timer. Up till now, we have at least come to the definition of unconditional love, which is a love without judgment, which is unconditional, unchanging, and most importantly, it does not expect anything in return. Now, I have a very fun-filled game plan for you, in which we will be given some hints, and based on those hints, you need to guess the movie. Understood? The only request is, if you have got the answer, please don't say it loud. Just at least give everyone 1 minute to brainstorm, and post that we can reveal the answer. And you can always DM me the answer, right? So I'm presenting the screen for now.
Can you repeat it again?
Yeah, I will just hit the screen. Can you check? Who is the host?
How do you DM?
Host is we can raise our hands. We can raise our
Raise
hands.
hands. Okay.
So host disable
We have the host access.
तो कोर्स पे आना पड़ेगा कोर्स
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
Eloquent Toastmasters.
Yeah.
If they're talking.
Yes, thank you. Entire screen. Share. Yeah, open that PDF. We'll put that on full screen. Yeah, thank you. Can you open the site? Just 1 minute. Really sorry for that. Okay. So I'm repeating the rules. This one. How to use it. So I'm repeating the rule. In this game, we will be given some hints, and that will not be direct hints. You need to connect the dots, and based on that, you need to guess the movies. And most of the movies are around unconditional love. So let's begin. And as I requested, please do not answer. Like at least give everyone 40-50 seconds. So online audience, is the instruction clear? Any doubt? Anyone? Hello?
Yeah, there are a lot of thumbs up.
Okay. And can someone also confirm the screen is properly visible?
Yes, it is.
Thank you. Thank you. So the first movie is this one. You know the answer.
No.
Let's. I have the timer on, so let's take. So you know, you also know. Or anyone from online? Please take your time. Like just.
Much time people went to Google search.
Okay.
Yeah. 30 seconds.
5 seconds. Okay. So anyone would like to attempt? Yes. You?
Urta Punjab.
What was your guess?
Dil hai Hindustani hai. That movie, right? Fir bhi dil hai Hindustani. Yeah.
Anyone from online audience?
Veer Jara.
Veer Jara. So yeah, the answer is Veer Jara. The reason is Farooq Khan was the pilot, and he was in love with Priti Zinta, who is the owner of Kings 11 Punjab, and he stayed in 22 years. Like he stayed in jail for 22 years. If you remember the story.
What is Modi?
What did you do there?
That was just to distract you, not the.
Yes. I mean, that was confused. I was like thinking, Modi, why he went to jail and all. I'm like confused.
Yeah. So that will happen in the other slides also. So yeah.
Oh my god.
So this is of course Veer Jara. I let's move to the next. This one is quite easy.
Oh yeah.
Don't answer. Let's see.
ताली जमीन पर sorry I was
Online audience, anyone?
Yes, that's the movie.
Yeah. Thank you, Saurabh. It's no. I hope you understand what 3 into 9 is. Yeah. And let me show you the answer that Tare Jami Pe. So the left painting is the one that the boy Ishan drawn the last. Yeah. And the right one is. Yeah. This particular movie is really close to my heart because while I was a kid, I used to look exactly like him. And because of my teeth, maybe I am. No. The kid. Yeah. So this particular movie, thank you. I will take that as a compliment. This movie, highlights the unconditional love between a teacher and a student. Let's move on to the next movie. This one is also easy, but let's just wait 30 seconds at least. Online audience?
No, that's favorite of.
No one.
We have a
May
hand. Clearly, she's
Casablanca.
Titanic. First English movie. Yeah, that's Titanic.
Yeah, Titanic.
So this wooden image, that wooden plank is the one.
Rose.
Yeah. So the wooden plank.
Okay.
The thing is, I have some comment here. I don't know. It might be controversial. It was an unconditional love from Jack's side, but not from his girlfriend. There was plenty of space on the plank. She didn't even ask once. Please.
But rules built and
Because of the weight and everything.
Jack, you can use wrong.
They could have taken turns.
It's love logic.
That love without logic, they should have applied. At least they would have tried. Now, if they were thinking they will, okay, Jack, I'm going. Next movie.
Oh, this is
30 seconds. 30 seconds.
It's Japanese movie.
For this one, I want the online audience to answer this. Because there is no answer from online audience so far. So just see the pictures, now try to connect the dots. There is this dog, there is this train.
It's a Bollywood or Japanese, so what kind of movie is that?
It is Hollywood movie, of course.
Japan comes in Hollywood.
I don't know what to answer. So there is some dog involved. Railway station, 9 years in Japan.
Oh yeah, it's same.
I think the story of this movie most of you must know, but I'm just not sure you might know the name of the movie. But still, anyone would like to try? Yes.
Hachi.
I think Train to Busan.
I think someone is telling
No. Yes.
Hachi, a dog's tale.
Yes, absolutely right. Please clap for him. I'm revealing it. It's Hachi. So he was very famous dog. Like he waited for 9 years at the railway station for 9 years. I hope you might have heard this story.
And there's a statue of him in Japan as well.
Yes, absolutely correct. So
Is it a true story?
It is a true story. And this particular movie highlights the unconditional love between an animal and a person.
There was recently, I don't know if you guys missed or saw that news. Somewhere in Himachal, a dog kept watch of the 16-year-old boy.
Yes.
Master for 4 days after he got buried.
Yes. Yes, I've heard. Yeah.
4 days, and I told the rescuers came and took the body out. 17-year-old boy.
Yes. So it's an emotional movie, but I would definitely recommend you all to watch this masterpiece. The next movie is easy only, but let's see. 30 seconds again. I want some online audience to answer as well.
It is tough to guess what is the distraction here.
Online.
Arnab Goswami, a beach picture or what?
Did someone say something there?
Is it Bajrangi Bhaijaan?
Yeah.
Yes. Please clap for her. So this particular image represents, Salman Khan and Munni. And Munni used to like chicken, and Salman Khan used to like, Bajrang, like Lord Hanuman. And they collaborated with journalist in Pakistan who was Nawazuddin Siddiqui. So too much of difficult hit.
But these are not journalists. Okay, one is. Only one is a journalist.
I will leave that up to you guys.
The other two are the leading life of Bodhi Modi.
So this movie, highlights the unconditional love for humanity. As you see, like it surpasses countries. So let's move on to next movie. It is also easy. I think you will be able to guess it.
Oh,
I
know.
30 seconds. 30 seconds.
I may be wrong with this.
I know I can tell you the name of the game. Maybe.
You can text me. You can text me.
But I don't know the name of the movie.
It's not actress guessing game, unfortunately.
I have some wing or loss. The cross tells me what it is.
30 seconds is over. Please, you can talk.
Queen.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Queen.
Queen. Are you guys sure?
No. When Harry met Sejal.
New York. I think
New York.
MP3.
Akshay Kumar and Kareena Kapoor is there, I think, in this movie.
Anyone else?
MP3 is
Is
it
PK?
Queen of PK. It's a series. Queen of
Yeah, like if you just focus on that icon, might be, but no. That is just for distraction. But let me reveal, Queen is the right answer. It is the right answer. So she goes in Paris and Amsterdam for the cancelled honeymoon. She anyways went there and became queen. So I have included this movie, because this particular movie highlights the self-love. Self-love, like unconditional love towards yourself. And I will talk about this particular segment later also. Let's come to our second last movie.
This is
easy, na? Still 30 seconds. Still 30 seconds. I hope you can guess the actor at least.
Yeah.
Who is he?
Will Smith.
And can you tell me the reference of this picture? Like this particular picture, he is eating.
Something happening.
The pursuit of happiness.
This pursuit of happiness.
The
Right.
pursuit of happiness.
Yes, absolutely right. So I was asking about this image. So this was
It's
the,
from which movie?
No. Pursuit from Happiness being
generated.
taking
Yeah.
care of his son.
Taking care of his son.
Yes. So it's an unconditional love between a father and a son. I was interested in this particular image. He eating noodles. This was the first, AI generated image.
Yes, I was.
And this is not very good, as you can see. But after 2 or 3 years, if you will see a,
I think he was eating a sandwich in a paper or something like that in the original scene.
yes, it is inspired from that scene. That's why I've included sales and father and
But this image was viral on social media.
The pursuit of happiness.
Son.
So the last movie is special. I think you will be able to guess it, of course. But there is a message that I will give you. So please guess this movie. I think the answer is already there.
Is it Ghatak?
No. Very clearly.
Very clear.
I know this answer.
I should have
Very
made it
clearly, yeah.
harder. Okay. Who has not answered it? Any? You can try to answer. Border. Anyone else?
Kesari.
Kesari.
Oh yeah, yes.
Gadar.
No, it's
I would like you to highlight on that number 71.
because
Maybe
it's
you will get
1971 war. I think that's why it's border.
Yes, absolutely right. It's border. It's border. I can understand. It
And
is
this is-
confusing between Gadar and border, but that 71 number is like.
But last man standing and the
No, that is Sunny Deol, 2 kilo car.
Sunny Deol. No, he was not the last man standing. He had 50, 60 other people with him.
No, in border, he was the last man.
Is it hero? Last hero standing. Last hero.
Like the one like protagonist.
But in Kesari,
It's Punjab regiment.
Kesari movie, it was like the last man standing till the
It's
end.
not the ship. It's
So
the
yeah,
logo.
it is
Punjab regiment.
up to the
Up to the interpretation. Understood. So now you might be thinking why I have included this particular.
Love of the country.
Yes, absolutely right. So this reminds us of the incident that happened on 14th February 2019. Pulwama. There a convoy was attacked and 40 of our soldiers were killed in that. This also reminds us of their endless sacrifice that they do for the nation. While they miss their special moments like birthdays, weddings, and not God knows what, we all take those moments as granted. And we should never forget their sacrifice. The least we can do is become an Indian worth fighting for. And whatever they are doing is truly the purest form of unconditional love. with this, I hope you like this game.
It's a very interesting choice of movies and very good interpretation. So,
Thank you.
of love. So that's really good.
Yeah.
Really appreciate it.
So we have to answer this thing and bring it back. We should move to the third segment of our meeting. Sorry, second segment of our meeting. I'm really sorry. It's table topic. For that, I would like to call table topic master, Toastmaster Rashmi. Over to you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Harsh, for such an innovative session. It truly shows that you are a movie buff. Okay, so let's move to the second section of the meeting. That is the table topic section, where we practice impromptu speaking skills. I'll give random topics, and you have to speak for 1 or 2. And guests can also volunteer. So let's start with the first topic. Who wants to volunteer? Okay, guest start, Shana. What is the bravest act of love you have witnessed? What is the bravest act of love you have witnessed? Guest Archana.
So I'll give you a real life incident, and I was in a very tough situation in my life, and sometimes, how many of you have experienced it that you're very shattered? You feel helpless. You feel there's no doorway. And then somebody appears like an angel to you. And maybe that angel is there for a day. And I was one day in one such day, and somebody said to me, "Come over and be with me for today." That person hardly knew me, but the fact this person stayed with me, sat with me for that day, was the most beautiful moment for me, because that one day mattered to me. The day when I felt I was in deep shit. And how many of you have experienced this? That someday somebody is there right for you for that one day when it truly matters. This person was brave. Yeah, thank you for sharing. This person was brave, didn't know me, held me, was with me, and my life turned around. Today, when I look back, I thank, and I called her up on Valentine's Day, and I said, it really mattered because you were brave, you didn't know me, you were with me. And today, you changed my life for being with me that day when I really wanted you. And that's it. For being with me, for the unconditional love you gave me. My bravery is today who I am, thanks to those strangers, thanks to those friends, and thanks to the people who are present in my life today. They are in the form of friends, they form in the form of, let's say, maybe Toastmasters, because Toastmasters daily. And also in the form of some people who randomly come in your life for those moments and changed me and created a difference to me.
That was truly heartwarming, Toastmaster Archana.
Rashmi, can you mention her name? Oh, sorry, I could not hear.
Guest Archana.
Archana. Okay, thanks.
That was truly heartwarming. It's a great reminder that love is not about giving flowers or big gifts, writing long love letters. It's about being consistent, showing up for your loved ones when they feel like everything is falling apart. So it's in small gestures. That's a great reminder. Okay, let's move to the second topic. We have quite a fun topic for you. Your best friend comes to you for relationship advice. Suggest 3 red flags he or she should ignore.
Red flag.
Red flag.
Should ignore.
Yes, sorry, red flags. Could not ignore. Yeah, could not.
That's quite a nice topic, actually. All right, so let me just cook up a story now. Yeah. So one day I was just sitting in I was just lazing around the house, and one of my flatmates, she was quite active on Hinge, and she was swiping right, left, and we were just judging everybody on the basis of education, and of course their looks. And then both of us liked one person, and I told her to message that person, and she messaged that person, and that person replied like, "Let's go out for lunch." And she was quite happy. She was decked up. She was all happy that she was going out for lunch. And she asked me for some good recommendations. I gave her the recommendations. And then I told her, like, if the person is ready to pay the bill, just say yes. Don't even say that we are going to split. Okay? Second, if the person is ready, if person tells you that he wants to pick you up from the house, just say no, because we don't know. He might be a murderer. And the third point, I was quite distinct that he should really look nice and his shoes should be polished. And she was being confused. She's like, I am going on a date, not you. Yeah, but that is my criteria since you've been shortlisting all these guys based on my opinion. Then finally she went. She had a good time with that guy. And then after a couple of hours, she was back at home and we discussed her as usual things about the guy, how was the day, went well and everything. And then the next day, the guy didn't call her up. And she was being quite confused. What is happening? Why isn't he calling me up? And she came to my room, checked with me for a couple of, like 2-3 times. And I told her one thing, madam, I think you are in the parking lot. He's still shopping and he doesn't know which one to choose. So do you want to be in the parking lot or you want to be in a perfect space? She's like, what do you mean by the parking lot? I explained her the parking lot. And she's like, okay, fine. I don't want to go ahead with the guy. That's all. Thank you.
Thank you for sharing such a fun moment with your friends. We should come to you if you want to ignore our red flags.
And guys, remember, polish your shoes.
I think that's very important.
Yeah. Okay, next, can we have a guest? Yes, guest. It's it's a bit difficult topic.
Thank you.
Yeah. Okay, so the topic is
Difficult topic.
yeah. Are we more connected than ever, yet lonelier than ever? Are we more connected than ever, yet lonelier than ever? Toastmaster Anshu.
It's 1 a.m. at night. What am I doing? Scrolling Instagram feed. Oh my God, I went to Paris for vacation. Wow. Oh, she is shopping in Mall of India for a 25% discount. Great. I feel so connected to my friends. But then I realize I haven't talked to my friend for 1 year now. And the other friend was shopping for 25% discount. When was the last time we DM'd each other? DM'd. Then that realization dawned to me that I'm aware of what they are doing in life, but are they aware of what I am going through? And that is where the connection breaks. I feel connected. I feel enlightened by their presence in my life through the social media. But then, where is that one-on-one connection? On the other hand, I really look forward to meeting my friends over the weekend, over Friday, over a cup of coffee, let's say, and talk about our lives. And that is where I feel truly connected. This dichotomy of social media making us feel that we're connected. On the other hand, the true connection of just sitting down, talking to each other, exchanging our lives, I don't think that can be replaced. Like everything in life, the balance is what's important. While Instagram or Facebook can be good to share and know about each other, on the other hand, this connection of sitting down, talking to each other, exchanging our happiness and the sorrows, nothing can replace that. So overall, when I look back, reflect over the weekend of how I should shape my week, it includes Instagram scrolling because I love it. I'm addicted to it, maybe. On the other hand, I have to balance it with meeting my friends and having a great time. Thank you. Over to you.
That's a great perspective, guest Anshuman. That's true. No matter when we use Instagram, we feel that we can be connected to everyone in the world. But the real connection happens, the real emotional connection happens when we meet that person, when we are present, when we show up. So that's a great perspective. Okay, let's have someone from the online audience now. Anybody who wants to volunteer?
I'll go, Rashmi.
Okay. Toastmaster Anil, your topic is you have to make someone smile in 10 seconds. How do you do it? You have to make someone smile in 10 seconds. How do you do it, Toastmaster Anil? Over to you. Toastmaster Anil, you are on mute.
Sorry. Yeah. Can you hear me now?
Yes, you're audible.
Yeah. So, great topic, Rashmi. It happens with me every day because I have to smile my kid every day. No matter I'm stressed at office, I'm stressed at the traffic, but when I come at the home, I have to pretend and I have to change all my emotions to make him happy. The most part I give that to my kid because when I enter, he comes with me without any conditions. So I see that unconditional love within him. Then by seeing that love, I also open up myself. To make him happy, I have to react and act in his own style. I have to become a kid. I have to put myself on my knees. I have to hug. I have to crawl with him. I have to shout with him. So, so I have to become like him, his friend. So that is the way I make my kid happy every day. And what I understand for everyone, if we want to keep happy someone else, we have to be in their shoes. We have to become like him, and then we have to react by seeing his conditions or shoes. So yeah, that's all, Rashmi, from my side. Thank you.
Thank you for sharing that cute story. A smile can be the simplest yet most powerful gift we can give to someone. Okay, next, Toastmaster Aklan, you raise the hand. Okay, your topic is, especially for you. Imagine you forgot to bring a gift for your wife today. And she's mad at you. How would you make things right? No,
Thank you. Thank you, Toastmasters Rashmi. Uh,
to make me realize that I'm married. Sitting in front of very bachelor friends and Toastmasters, like I see myself in Harsh when I was at his age, that what kind of mischievous things I used to do. And so yes, coming back to the topic, uh, frankly, today only my wife asked me where's the Valentine's Day gift. Then I replied her in a manner when if anybody or if everybody has seen a movie called MS Dhoni, right, where there Sushant Singh Rajput says to his girlfriend that Valentine Day kuch nahi hota, main usme nahi manta. So that was the same line I gave it to her. But definitely that kind of thing would not come because I've already set the benchmark. And fortunately, I'm in mall today, so I'll take the gift and go back to her, and I'll surprise her that okay. So that's the gift. So, thank you.
That's a reminder for you to buy something special for your wife. Otherwise, you might be sleeping on the couch tonight. Okay, last. Okay, guest. Diksha. 3 habits that strengthen any relationship. 3 habits that strengthen any relationship. Toastmaster Diksha. So there are multiple things that are required to build a relationship first. Now, if you have started a relationship, now the second step comes up to build it, to strengthen it basically. So the first one is keep transparency. Now people are confused between two things: transparency and honesty. People would like to have honesty in their relationships, but I personally would keep that aside, because honesty comes when you have to ask something. But if transparency is there, you are yourself going to a person, your loved one, telling them every single thing, and then there is no chance of missing anything. There is no chance of any second thought. Let's suppose that I go to my imaginary boyfriend and ask, "What's your plan on Valentine's Day?" And he says, "Okay, we had no plans as of now, but we can make one." But on the other hand, if I talk about transparency, then it is something that, hey Diksha, I'm planning to hang out with my friends today, and don't worry, my friends would only be boys. And if there are girls, they are going to be my sisters. Now, this is the difference between transparency and honesty. So, I would highly recommend everyone to have transparency in their relationships, firstly. Secondly, in order to have a healthy relationship, if it's a girl, then spend time with your boyfriend or your husband. If it's a boy, then take out her for shopping or for some quality time. Now, again, there is the difference between the time given and quality time. Because even if you spend whole day with her, she still needs quality time. And you have to understand that. Because quality time is when you're pampering her. So this is the second thing. And final one would be surprising her. Bring flowers for her, bring some wonderful gifts, or maybe just pamper her like a child. The way she gets pampered by her family, by especially her parents. So yeah, that's the thing. Thank you so much. To all the gentlemen in the house, this was the female perspective. I hope you know what next you want to do today. Okay, with that, let's wrap up today's table topic section. And I would like to hand over the stage to our Toastmasters of the day.
Thanks a lot, Table Topic Master Rashmi. The choice of these innovative topics truly complemented the theme that I've chosen, and I appreciate everyone who came on the stage and delivered their best. Now, before moving to our last segment, which is evaluation, I'd like to talk on something special, a special kind of unconditional love. which is something that we can see in the movie Queen, which is
Self-love.
self-love. Do you think self-love is important?
Yes.
Yes.
It's the foundation of career.
Yes. Absolutely true. You should truly take care of yourself. I believe if you do not love yourself, you truly can't love others also. Let's understand this in this way, that you can't pour from an empty cup. In today's world, when we have plethora of external stimulations, we are so busy in responding to them that we forget our inner voice. And in that manner, we ignore ourselves and we ignore to love ourselves. So, in that light, I would like to engage all of us in one small activity. It's a bit weird, but let's do it. So today we will make a promise to ourselves. So it goes like this. All of you have to take your phone. Please put your camera on and selfie mode on. And for the online audience, please mute yourself for now. Have you done this? Can you see yourself on the camera?
Yeah.
So let's repeat after me slowly and comfortably. Hey, what's up?
Hey, what's up?
Look at yourself, not me. How are you?
How are you?
It's been a long time.
It's a long time.
Since we have really talked, right? But today, I want to promise something to you.
I want to promise something to you.
You are awesome,
You are awesome,
wonderful,
wonderful,
and beautiful,
and beautiful.
especially when you smile.
Especially when you smile.
I appreciate everything
I appreciate everything
you are doing for us.
you are doing for us.
And no matter what happens,
What happens,
I will take care of you.
I will take care of you.
I love you now.
I love you now.
I will keep loving you unconditionally.
I will love you unconditionally.
If you need anything,
If you need anything,
I'm just a selfie away.
I'm
Till then,
till then,
bye bye.
bye bye.
Take care.
Take care.
That's the end of the activity. Thanks a lot for participating. Thank you. As we all know, feedback is the fuel for progress, and to work on that, we have our third segment, which is evaluation. And to facilitate that, I would like to call our general evaluator for the day, Toastmaster Nidusha, to take the stage and please start this process. Over to you, Toastmaster Nidusha.
Thank you, Toastmaster Harsh. Yes, today we had a great session. Before I give my evaluation, I already said that I have my tag teams. So to start with that, let's go to prepared speech evaluators, right? So help me to welcome our first speaker's evaluator, Toastmaster Saurav, to evaluate the speech given by Toastmaster Avni. So, Toastmaster Saurav, the stage is yours.
Thank you, Toastmaster Nidusha. And today I'm, as I mentioned earlier, today I'm evaluating Toastmaster of this speech. And first of all, congratulations for breaking the ice. And as I mentioned, please rock the stage. You really did it. And I have a question for you. Are you like an undercover agent? It's really, it feels like you are just you are a person of level 3 or level 2. It's really feel like when you're on the stage, you just cover all the stage. Your voice is loud and clear, and your body language is syncing with your words. And also I like the transition where you mentioned a mother, a CA, and your tattoo is a free spirit. I don't have that. Okay, it's all right. And one last thing, in the middle of your speech, you start engaging with the audience by asking questions. And since it's an ice break speech, it's like it's not a it's like a ice break speech, but it's not feel like it's an ice break speech. like it's like by word, but it's not by the whatever your activity you've done in the stage. And few recommendation I want, like your eye contact is good, but Harsh is standing here, you just miss that guy. But you are looking on the person. But make sure, just if someone is standing here or there, make sure your eyes goes on that person as well.
I love you.
That is the unconditional love from Saurabh.
And please go for more speeches. We love to hear more from you. And that's it today.
Thank you so
And
much.
back to your
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Saurabh. I hope Toastmaster Avni noted is all feedback. So yes. So moving to the next.
Toastmaster Nidusha, just a second.
Yeah.
I have a question for you. How long have you been part of the Toastmasters?
It's been a month.
Just a month?
Thank you.
Good.
Thank you.
Very,
That's
very
very
good.
encouraging.
Very, very good. You know, I personally feel, I don't know what the criteria is. The speech has to have two things. It has to be conversational, it has to be engaging. And you all got 10 out of 10.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, Nidusha, you can continue.
Thank you so much. I think everybody really impressed by Toastmaster Avni's speech. So yes. So moving forward, next, please help me to welcome DTM Ramalka to evaluate the speech given by Toastmaster Sachin. So over to you, DTM Ramalka.
Thank you very much, Madam General Evaluator. Yes, I had the pleasure of evaluating Sachin today. And what I loved about Sachin's speech was he was very confident and he was engaging with all of us. He was asking questions from the start to the end. We were so connected with Sachin and we were going with him, reimagining what he was saying and what he was explaining to us. So he greeted the audience with a great smile and that confidence, and of course ended on a high, like taking that confidence towards the end as well, giving us a call to action. Go back and think what you really wanted to be in your childhood. And not just that, he even told us life is so precious and don't let it go in autopilot. So he nailed the message and he took it to a greater height when ending as well, like he started. And I felt his speech was so informative as well, because there were lots of historic figures were coming throughout his speech. Osho, Jack Ma, Jeff Bezos. And from all of these different figures, he was trying to emphasize his final message, reimagine and bring that confidence back and rethink what you really want to become in your life. Now, if Sachin is to reimagine his speech and to do well, how can I help Sachin to do that? Now, yes, gestures are very much important. He was using a lot of open hand gestures, but I felt at the beginning there were few clasping hands were there, maybe a little bit of nervous, but he break through that nervousness and went forward and used his hands to emphasize the message as well. So maybe practice a bit more to avoid those nervous moments. And we are all here, the friends, like a family here. So you don't have to be nervous next time because you broke the ice and you already kept the first step. And another point of improvement for Sachin was maybe now Sachin had a story and a lot of messages from historic figures. It would have been more closer to our heart if Sachin could have related those little moments with his own life, giving it a personal touch. Yes, Jack Ma said this, Jeff Bezos said this, and this is how I incorporate that to me, or this is how I think. What would you think? Maybe bring that connection from the figures to us through you as it is an icebreaker speech. All in all, it was a great speech. Sachin engaged with us, gave us a take-home message. He had great confidence, maybe combine add a personal touch to the speech to make it more connected with the audience. Thank you very much. Well done, Sachin, and I look forward to hear many more great speeches from you. Over to you, Madam General Evaluator.
Thank you so much, DT and Ramalka, for that descriptive evaluation. Thanks again. And next, help me to welcome Toastmaster Ayushi to evaluate the speech given by Toastmaster Puneet. So over to you, Toastmaster Ayushi.
Thank you, Madam General Evaluator. Toastmaster Puneet gave a speech from his level 1 project 2, which was to showcase how a speech is delivered. Idea of writing a speech with defined purpose and present it well on any topic. My first question is, what is the best way to start a speech?
With a sparkling fact.
Right. And one of the ways that I noticed today to start a speech also is using a story, by diving straight away to the story and then driving home the point from the very moment you stand on the stage. So you did that very well. When we come onto the stage, we barely have 7 seconds to capture the audience's attention, and I really like the way you did it. The speech had a problem, that we have environmental problem today. He proposed a solution, that measures we can take in order to fight that environmental changes, what we have been doing to the environment, and a takeaway message, strong call to action, that make choices that the future generation will thank for us. So I really like the structure and the thought clarity he had. The speech was more factual, like it had a lot of facts that plastic degrades in 1,000 years, or the chips that we eat, they take about 2 weeks to digest the plastic that we have. My suggestion there is, when you are using a fact, pause slightly, because I was writing the facts and I missed it, so I'm assuming others would have missed it too. Stories. I noticed 2 stories in your speech. The first one where you started when you broke the glass bottles of guava, and the second one where you were with friends. I would have liked more of that story, because I wanted to know how those experiences affected you, that you were so concerned enough that you delivered a proper speech in front of the audience to make awareness for all. That, and second, show your emotions, the worry that you experience when you see a big trash which smells horrible and the used plastic bottles. That would help us feel that, okay, this is a real problem, we need to take a solution on that area. Lastly, I would have liked you to focus on one thing, one plastic waste, for example, which was the core of your speech. I mentioned you were speaking about taking plastic bottles to use to grow plants, or use a cloth bag to recycle. But focus on one thing, because we as an audience, it's a 5 to 7 minute speech. Too much of information was crammed in it. So one takeaway, clear action, would promote more action towards the audience, which you really would have wanted. Lastly, amazing structure, a clear purpose, a strong call to action, and I could see each and everyone was nodding and in agreement with what you were saying, so your message was driving home successfully. Thank you for your speech, and I look forward to many more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your speech was very good, full of a lot of data, facts, and you woke the story very well. Just one something she said, I'll add to that. You know, as human beings, we are wired not to either remember or get impressed by statistics. You have to give a perspective, okay, in terms of storyify your speech, exactly what you were saying. Now, when you're talking about pollution, or this thing, or with regard to the environment, I'll just give you one example from my experience. I was once part of in my company I used to work many years ago, I was part of what is called a transport optimization project. About 800 cabs we had, we used to run 24/7. I'm talking about what is now called GenCab. So when we calculated the number of miles that every cab does in 24 hours. It was a huge figure running into millions of kilometers. So one of my teammates came up with this idea. And when we presented in this way, everybody's eyes were open. If he had said like it's like we did 8 million kilometers a day, all the cabs, 24/7. The way this guy, he calculated the distance from the Earth to the moon. He says we do so many kilometers in 24 hours, going to the moon, back to the Earth, back to the moon, halfway back to the Earth. That's the amount of distance our cabs travel. Now saying 7.5 million kilometers and putting it this way, everybody goes back with something to think about. So storify your facts. Because facts are dry, nobody remembers that. Okay. And what she said, take one theme and just elaborate on it. Because our minds are like we can remember one or two things from any talk. So just hammer that. That's all your speak those one.
Bye. Thank you.
Thank you, Phil. Back to you, Toastmaster Nirdusha.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Ayushi, and from the audience also we got feedback. So thank you so much. So it is important to get your message across in the allowed time, right? And for the meeting to run according to the schedule, isn't it? So today we had our timer, Toastmaster Diarrhea, will now report on how we have done within the time. So yes, Toastmaster Diarrhea, so you may give your report from your place, yeah.
Yeah, sure. Hi, everyone. So I would give timers for the prepared speeches first. As we all know, Avni did like really well in all the aspects. She did really well on the timing as well, clocking 5 minutes and 35 seconds. And second is Sachin. He clocked 6 minutes and 16 seconds, which is also a good time. And the third speech as well was very well timed with 5 minutes and 39 seconds. I'll come to the table topics now. Guest Archana clocked 3 minutes 18 seconds. Could you please tell me who was the second table topic? Sorry, what?
Toastmaster Dikshita.
Dikshita. So Toastmaster Dikshita called 2 minutes 14 seconds. Guest Anshuman 2 minutes 7 seconds. Toastmaster Anil 1 minute 20 seconds. Toastmaster Aklank 1 minute 17 seconds. Guest Diksha clock 2 minutes and 26 seconds. Pardon if I mispronounced any of the names. For the evaluations, Toastmaster Saurav clock 1 minute 53 seconds. DTM Ramalka 3 minutes and 26 seconds. Toastmaster Ayushi 3 minutes 6 seconds.
Thank you so much. Yeah.
Yeah. Do I have to mention anything else? I don't know.
No. Yeah.
Thank
It was great. Thank you, Toastmaster Daria, for that. It's the first time for him, so let's cheer him up. So it's a great effort. Thank you. And next, we will hear from our word master, our grammarian. So Toastmaster Anurag, who has been tracking our use of word of the day and listening to all good uses of language, as well as he will mention some point for the improvement. So yes, Toastmaster Anurag, the stage is yours.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Nirdusha. First of all, such a great speech is and mesmerizing. Many a times I have to nudge myself, you have a role to play here. And Toastmaster Ashwina, if such a talent is coming at the icebreak level, the future of this club is really bright, I would say. Now coming to the point, the good usage of word here, chronic. Toastmaster Hurst had used the word chronic, insomnia, chaotic. Toastmaster Avni had used authentic. Sachin has used uncomfortable ways. Guest Archana has used shattered. Guest Anshuman has used enlightenment and dichotomy. And Anil has used open up. And the phrases from Avni, I lost my voice. Searching oneself, where fear ends, life begins. The quote from Osho. I also read him a lot, so it's close to me. External stimulations, pure from empty cup, and strong call for actions. Yeah, Toastmaster. And now, not so good usage of words. Such a wonderful speech. I think the way it was spoken in a context, it was not letting, it could be having, wow, what a wonderful speech. We could have translated in this way. All these things chosen the second way. Probably he was talking about the folks, the great folks we were talking about. You can say all these folks have chosen the two ways we were telling about which way have they moved up. Then
We cannot hear anything.
I thought it was just with me.
I think
I
they
think the
can't hear
in-person
us
room,
too.
in-person room has some connection. No, the audio issue. That's the audio issue.
Toastmaster Anurag?
and probably many more which I could not notice. Thank you, and back to you, team out of the day, Toastmaster, General Evaluator, Toastmaster Nidisha.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Anurag. All of a sudden, we had a lag. That's fine. Okay, so next, moving forward, we have our counter, Toastmaster Kashish. So this is the first time for him too. So let's encourage him. So Toastmaster Kashish, the stage is yours.
Thank you, Nidisha. I start with the presenting the report on the R counter. I start with the Toastmaster of the day, TM Harsh. Thank you for making this very engaging and detailing. And for the R counter, you used R word 5 times and you know 3 times. Now coming to speeches, prepared speeches, TM Avni, kudos to you. You didn't use any filler words, or maybe I was mesmerized by your speech. I didn't count. TM Sachin, you used R word 3 times. TM Puneet, you used R word 2 times, and there was a repetition of word if 1 time. Now, if I speak about table topics, guess Archana, there was no filler words. Kudos to you. TM Dikshita, there were 2 times, and so 1 time. Guest Anshuman, there was no filler words. Kudos to you as well. TM Anil, you used 2 times and 3 times so. TM Aklang, you used 4 times, 1 time. And there was one more table topic given by guest Diksha. There was use of word filler words 1 time and so 2 times. If I come to evaluation part, first was evaluated by Team Saurav. There was no filler words, but there was a repetition of words like today, and 2 times. Second evaluator was TTM Klanka. There was just one filler word you used. That's word Now TM Ayushi, you just use one filler word 1 time. Yeah, thank you. And back to you, TM.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Kashish, for the brief report. And now I have few comments on the meeting as well. So once again, I'm here as a general evaluator with full of love and laughter. So timer, please monitor my time between 2 to 3 minutes. So yes, first, it is very challengeable when it comes to hybrid meeting, right? But our Eloquent Toastmaster Club was excellent in doing it because for a long time we were doing it, right? So with the smooth transitions and adjustment and a quick responses. So kudos to Sergeant Adam team and other team members who really coordinated with each and other. If somebody misses, then somebody will do it in a replacement. So kudos to all the members there presented here through physical and online. And meeting started on time, but I was late, by the way. Yet I received messages on time and while I was running from my college. So yes, so it started on time. And again, kudos to everyone. First of all, interestingly, starting with Toastmaster of the Day, Toastmaster Harsh. It was an excellent preparation. Your confidence that you brought back to the meeting, it's really appreciable. We really learned, I mean, I personally learned from you how to innovatively and creatively to introduce the theme and like connected with the day that we celebrate today. So we should give an applause to him, Toastmaster Harsh. Uh, the thing is, his choice of theme was excellent, which is connected with the day, and he didn't limit the topic with one segment, okay, but he expanded it by asking questions and opinions, right? And when it comes to unconditional love, today's Valentine's Day, so unconditional love, mostly we think like, okay, it's going to be kind of we're going to talk about the relationship between the two people, right? But he expanded it with self love, selfless love, love between a father and son. The movie choices that you did, it was really great. It reached its peak when you displayed your gaming sessions. So kudos to you, Toastmaster Harsh. You really gathered every guest, the new members and online participants, physical members and participants together within that gaming session. So kudos to you. And after that, also you asked questions, and the session that before you made the conclusion, the selfie mode video. I request all the members, whoever took a good videos, please share in your in the group, in the guest group, or even you can share with Toastmaster Rashmi, the president of the club, so we can also enjoy to see your self love by the video. So thank you so much for the creative idea that you have given. And then I'm happy that new members like Toastmaster Kashish and Toastmaster Zaria took their roles, account and timer respectively, which is really a great courage to do, right? And this is their first meeting, I guess. So thank you so much for teaching us today meant by confident and taking challenges. So again, kudos to them. We have to give an applause to them. And moving forward, we had three fantastic speakers who delivered their icebreak speeches, and the other one, Toastmaster, who also gave the speech for us. So all of them knocked it out of the park. So kudos to them once again. And the evaluator, today we had Toastmaster Saurav, DTM Ramalka, and Toastmaster Ayush, who gave their comments on the speeches. So by your feedbacks, we all members benefited. So thank you so much for all the evaluators. And now a few areas for improvement, because growth lives there, right? So, just as our encouragement is unconditional, our segment of improvement should be also unconditional, right? So, one area I noticed today was we had a coordination, yet at the beginning of the meeting, we were really confused with each and every role players, and we were a little bit confused, maybe because most of them were first timers. So I request Toastmasters who are leading the club, the people, we can also help them, whoever the first timers. And the next thing, the first part of the meeting was a little bit, I felt the guests and members felt a bit kind of not boring, but they were literally confused. I mean, there was no settled down. There was something was going on in the first part of the meeting, but after that, when Toastmaster Harsh started to talk about or asking questions, then it started to rise, and then again slow down, and then again it rise. So it was like going up and down. So I suggest Toastmaster of the day. Maybe you can start the meeting with a with an abrupt question or abrupt session to cheer the members at first to show up the encouragement, right? And the second thing I would like to tell, we are not running out of the time, but a little bit slow down, right? So we can also consider the time management if we can, since we have to manage everything. So so this is the thing. So what are the things that as a sum up, I would say it was a great meeting. First of all, good preparation of Toastmaster of the day, and the speaker and evaluators are really great. And to the area for the improvement, I would say we can focus on time management, and we can focus on how to start a meeting with a great energy. So because we're going to have a continuous prepared speeches, and we're going to have a lot of talks. So we can as I remember Toastmaster, when during Toastmaster Ashish, and when we back in the day, we played some music songs, we sang songs, we danced a little bit, there was a little bit entertainment. So we can also try new things. So this is what my report to you, over to you. So thank you so much everyone, and over to you, Toastmaster of the day.
Thank you, Toastmaster Nedusha, for such a detailed feedback. As we are already running out of time, I'd like to conclude this theme. Hope you guys learned a lot. With that, for the weekend, I've already provided you the list of movies you can watch, and I would hand over the stage to our presiding officer, Toastmaster Rashmi.
Let me add, Vector movie was great. I think you're a rare movie buff, and I really enjoyed your movie segment. I'm generally quite fluent into movies. I couldn't answer, I think, only one question.
Guest Arvind, would you like to come
No, I'll
here?
just
Because
conclude.
audience will be able to hear you better.
No. Just one recommendation I have. In addition to the movie, because we talked about self-love, I highly recommend people who are interested in reading. I can't go without recommending a book. Has anybody heard of a guy called Naval Ravikant?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Yes.
I'm not talking about Naval Ravikant, though he's excellent. He's my go-to philosopher. I read him, everything he writes and puts out. He has a lesser-known brother called Kamal Ravikant. He has written an absolutely amazing book, which is very close to the topic you've talked about today. It's called Love Yourself Like Your Life Depends on It by Kamal Ravikant. Get hold of that book, read it, and I'll recommend it. Read it again as many times as it is going to change your life. So this is all about self-love, because if you don't love yourself, nobody else is going to love you. So first and foremost, you have to get comfortable in your own skin. So get hold of that book. I think you will really, really like it. Thank you.
Thank you for the great book recommendation and for great movie recommendations. And just want to highlight one thing. It was his first time. He took the team on role for the very first time, and he did an impeccable job. We were Okay, now it's time to cast votes for our favorite and best role players. So check the voting link in the guest row and vote for your favorite role players. In the meantime, I would like to invite our special guest, Coach Archana, who has inspired millions of speakers. So I would like you to share a few words and help us become a confident speaker. Before that, a quick introduction about you.
Yes.
Archana has been with Toastmaster for 5 years, and she opened a club in her organization. She has been a professionally certified global coach for 6 years, and every day she coaches on team effectiveness, leadership presence, communication, and handling emotions. So I would like to welcome Coach Archana to the stage.
So thank you. And it was her initiative that made me come to the club. And I love the energy of the club. That's hugely positive, encouraging, and the efforts each one of you put to make this happen. And most important, I want to say today is Valentine's Day, guys. And why don't we start by giving a hug to the person right next to you or whoever you're comfortable? Because today is the day you need to celebrate, enjoy, and how are you comfortable? If you want, you can jump your seat and do it. You know, every day is a day for love and celebration, but today is a special day when you can take that extra bonus to express it. For those who have a date, great. For those who don't have a date, still feel good about yourself. And your date does not have a date, love yourself. Don't feel sad. Go out. Go out and you feel so much better. The world is alive with love. And I would say, I wish, the way that everybody works together to make this happen is the most interesting thing of Toastmasters. If I begin my journey, I was very scared. And when I came for my first speech, it was great difficulty. I found Toastmasters. I mean, I went to theater groups, I went to other places. And if you found it, it's treasure. That's the best way I would describe it. I was impressed by two new people who spoke. Amazing job. You did an amazing job as a first speech. The amount of content, the delivery, the way you used the stage was fabulous. And of course, I expected more naughtiness today. Valentine, honestly, more of spice, more of sauce, and of course, the suggestion that came, you could put some music, could have made people dance today, was one day. And of course, great theme that we did. What I have a suggestion that I noticed some people, when you come on the stage, you look down, and especially so, look up. Every eye is on you, and every eye here wants to connect with you. So, connect with people. It's so beautiful. Move your gaze all along, and you bring the people to be with you, to listen to you more. The second thing is just one more suggestion I would have is use of pauses. Interestingly, she used pause so beautifully. And being the first time, and each one have her own flavor, but if you pause, you create the curiosity in the audience to be with you. The third suggestion is, which I often give, I coach people every day, and I coach a lot of people in IT, commerce, projects globally. There's not a day when Toastmasters does not come. And I say, search online right now. I'm pausing the call. Look for Toastmasters near you. Go or send your team. So, how important Toastmasters for me? The 5 years going every week to Toastmasters have transformed me. I make a huge living because I was 5 years Toastmasters. I never imagined that. You're lucky because you're here. You found Toastmasters, and it's a great place to be even. Keep coming is what happens. Yeah, and she does a great job.
I hope everyone has voted. Can you give me a thumbs up if you have voted? Everyone, online audience, have you voted? Okay, without further ado, let's announce the winners. Toastmaster Anil, could you please share the screenshots with me? The response screenshot.
Yeah, so I think there is some issue. So I will mention the names by taking this. Is it fine with you?
Yeah, totally.
Yeah,
Okay.
okay.
Okay, so let's announce the best table topic speaker. Any guesses, by the way?
Yeah. So sorry, I'm not able to hear you. Yeah.
Toastmaster Anil, we would want to announce the best table topic speaker. Can you announce the result?
Yeah. So it is guest Anshuman.
Congratulations. Thank you. Next, we have best ops role player, and we have Toastmaster Kashish, Toastmaster Dharya for the timer role, and Toastmaster Anurag for the grammarian role. Any guesses?
Yes, it is Toastmaster Anurag.
Congratulations, it's so good to see you after so long. Next, we have best evaluator. Toastmaster
Ayushi.
Anil, do you want to announce the result?
Yeah, same Ayushi.
Toastmaster By the way, she's expert in giving evaluation, and she also conducted the evaluation feedback. Evaluation workshop. Yeah. Okay. Next is best prepared speaker. I don't
think it's
any guesses? Avni. Okay.
Yes, yes. Yeah, Toastmaster Avni.
Oh. Congratulations. Thank you so much. Okay. Next, best role player. And I think we don't need any guesses for that. Toastmaster Harsh. It's Toastmaster Harsh.
Is someone taking?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Impeccable job and wonderful. So let's wrap up. Any feedback from the guest Anshuman? Do you want to share a few words?
I just come here because it's important. First of all, it's pretty difficult to conduct a hybrid meeting. Excellent work, Eloquent Toastmasters Club. I see that different age, I won't say tenure of the members here. I'll strongly suggest you raise your club funds, go out for lunches, or get your snacks here and connect. Because that's really crucial. Because every club goes through this phase. It's like an economic cycle, goes up, goes plateaus, goes down. You are in one of your peaks right now, is what I see. So do cherish it. Increase club funds by 200, 300, but do go out, connect. And the best place to connect in Toastmasters is oration. If you haven't already registered for oration, the second day when the international speech contest happens and both table topic contests happen, that's the peak of District 41. You will experience the best of the best speakers on the stage, pin drop silence, all on spotlight there. And if you want to connect with the other Toastmaster, it's day one night. Diksha is laughing because we're ex-team members in the district group. So day one is the keynote speeches. Day three is awards. I hope Eloquent wins hundreds of awards on day three. I'm sure you will because you're running the club in such a great fashion. But day one keynote speeches, day one night and day two night, there's girls' common room and boys' common room. All the Toastmasters connect. But that's a fantastic way to connect with the district. But amongst the club, please do take out time out, connect with each other within EC or within all of you, because that's the best place to exchange the notes also in an offline manner. Thank you. Thank you for having me.
He's absolutely right. The oration event is one of the huge events in Toastmasters entire ecosystem, and it's a great opportunity to learn from fellow Toastmasters and experienced speakers. With that, let's wrap up. And thank you everyone for coming and showing up with such great energy. Thank you to all the role players. You were definitely prepared. The content was really high quality, I would say. And it was a great learning experience from each one of you. So let's wrap up and take a group photo.
I request online audience to switch on their cameras for a group photo.
Sorry, Toastmaster Nirdusha, can't hear you. Come again?
No, I requested online audience to switch on their cameras.
Okay.
Then
I'm not sure how we will manage the group photo.
please adjust the camera of Toastmaster Rashmi because we can only see the heads. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, guys, मैं नीचे बैठ गया Let's make heart. Get it?
Yes, heart.
You are not visible. I think
Okay, yes. Come on. Online audience will react heart. Okay? Yes.
Sachin Adi.
Oh, yeah, this also fine. This works. This works. Yes, come on, DTM Ramaka, yes. Yeah. All good? All set? Toastmaster Dikshita, she's not visible. Okay, yeah, okay. Yes. Give us your beautiful big smiles. Smile. Once again. Smile. Done. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye, everyone. Have a great
Bye,
weekend.
everyone. Thank you for joining.
Outside, and please, everyone, join us in the cafeteria.
My
for
red
some
flag.
snacks.
My red flag.
Whoosh.